Hi guys, Mark Wood here, Director of Instruction at Chichester Golf Academy and World's Best Golf Destinations, and welcome to video number 1 in Build a Better Short Game series of bunker play. So we're going to go through some bunker shots now. So today in video 1 we're just going to look at the stance. Video 2 we're going to look at the actual technique of how to play the shots, and then as we sort of progress through the videos we'll go through the sort of the plug lies, wet sand, dry sand and everything. So let's get stuck into video 1. So with this, in building your stance, it's going to be quite similar to the pitching stance. And I think you'll see throughout the series, I always like to have that ball slightly forward in the stance and the weight slightly forward, and it continues in the sand. Now you're going to take a bit of a wider stance than what you would do for pitching, because it's all about lowering your centre of gravity down, because in a bunker shot you want to be hitting the sand from under the ball so the ball floats out on a cushion of sand. So we're going to make a nice wide stance in the sand. We're going to wriggle our feet down into the sand as well. We're going to keep the ball up, pretty much a ball inside the left heel. And we're going to again put the weight slightly on the left side. So I'm moving my sternum from here to here. So I've got about 60% of the weight on my left side. I'm going to keep my body alignment parallel, which you're going to see from down the line in a minute. But that is really getting into that bunker setup position. I see quite often when people get into the sand some weird techniques where they're leaning back. It's almost that fear of, I've got to lift the ball out, so I'm going to start to lean back on the shot. And the problem with that, when you start to lean back on it, you start to hit the sand very, very early, then the club comes up and it just thins the ball straight into the lip. So we're going to make sure that we have our stance nice and wide. We're going to have the ball about a ball inside the left heel, the weight slightly on the left side, and again the shoulders feeling fairly level. None of these sort of real severe angles here. Nice and level with the shoulders. So it's really getting yourself kind of sat down. Let's have a look at the posture from down the line and also the body alignment as well. So with the posture and body alignment we want to have the stance nice and parallel to our target line, because that's what we want the club. We want the club to be swinging down our target line as we go through. Again, that's going to help create pure backspin on the ball. Again, you see a lot of these sort of ideas of opening the stance in the bunker, and the problem is when you open the stance in the bunker, it's going to get you to cut across the ball too much, and that can create a lot of toe end strikes, can cause some shanks, but it also puts some cut spin on the ball. So always try and get yourself a bit more parallel so you can start to deliver that club down the line to create pure backspin. From here as well, the posture, you're going to feel as though you're leaning over a little bit more and flexing those knees a bit more, really feeling that you're kind of sitting down a little bit on the shot, because that's going to help you get underneath that sand, and then the ball's going to come out on a cushion of sand. Now if you want to open the club face to add a little bit of extra loft onto the club, that's absolutely fine. You've just got to make sure that you open the face first and then grip it. That's going to add a little bit of extra loft, and it's going to add a little bit more bounce on the club for you as well. But if you do open the face and then grip it, don't forget to just lower that shaft a little bit more, because it's just going to, what we term as, tilt the face plane of the club back towards target. So it's up to you. You can open it a little bit. Otherwise, what you could do, if you've got a 60-degree wedge in your bag or a 64, that's great out of the sand as well. I normally just use my 56, but like I say, if you've got those extra wedges, then use them in the sand. Thanks very much for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel by clicking the subscribe button below. Thumbs up the video and also post your comments below. Thanks once again.